Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, osia dem yopo.
Welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that provides you the best in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like and also share for others to watch. Thank you. Yaa Jantuah has also made a powerful revelation and analysis on the district level election which just ended on the 19th, saying it's a piloting to rig election 2024. And they did that to see how the reaction of the people will be and what will happen ahead. And he also cautioned the EC to be careful about it. Without much ado, let's listen to she herself on what and how he made his analysis. Thank you. I want to use this opportunity to greet Muhammad of Adwajuri, who is one of our favorite subscribers. Wishing him the best of the Christmas season. Stay blessed. God bless you. Continue watching and subscribe for us as well. You can also send us your comments on 0277 128 777. If you have anything to publish, you can also do that by sending us a voice note on the same number. Thank you. Stay blessed.
Senator, it is truly annoying to hear some of your panelists insist that our parliament and the contrived minority NDC are to blame for why Ghanaians are still saddled with the walking failure Finance Minister Kenoforiata still at post. So where is his appointer? Conman, we call him Conman in Chief, and our President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo in all this. How come?
But he has to be approved. They didn't approve him.
Nana, on that note, you.
but Dr. Percy, somebody, if the parliament didn't approve, I mean, his position and his stature at the time, he wouldn't have passed through. The president couldn't have said, I'm appointing you, because he had to go through the process. So parliament too has to be blamed for that. But you see, Senna, this district level election that we had, it was a pilot for 2024 rigging. They use it as a pilot to see how they will rig 2024 and find out the loopholes and all. How can you say that you want to take out the indelible ink without any consultation? EC is there for the political parties. EC is there for our electoral process. EC is there for key stakeholders like CSOs, Ghanaians. And you didn't parliament. You didn't consult anybody. You just get up and say you are taking out the indelible ink. There's a reason why the indelible ink was included in the electoral process. You see, for the assembly elections, I mean, we've spoken about it variously. The low turnout has always been like that, and there's a need for us to resource the NCC and even the EC themselves to do a lot of education. I mean, the education should start now. It shouldn't be like when there is time for us to do the election, then you see some adverts on radio and TV that people should go and participate. I think from now, we should have a concerted effort, a deliberate plan, and a concerted effort to educate all Ghanaians the importance of elections at that level. That is the most important structure in our political process, and I believe we should not let it die. So there's a need for a lot to be done. The EC closing the polls at 3 p.m. I believe that even if it is a holiday, you cannot close it at 3 p.m. Do you get me? Because even the electoral areas where they have to send ballot papers to, some couldn't reach the electoral areas for the district level elections. So we had to do it another time. It is a way for them to see how they can rig it. And we cannot allow that to happen. We cannot allow that to. At 3 p.m. for me, I don't agree with Solo, even if it's a holiday. You have areas like the Nzulezu area, in the Nzema area. We have areas like Drobonso in Ashanti region. We have areas like the Aframplings. Some areas are so far off. What time are they going to send the ballot papers? And what time is it going to reach there? No, but I'm saying that what time? If EC is as lackadaisical as it is, and as if with an intention to help NPP because the way they are going about things, it doesn't make sense. Mrs. Jean Mensah has really disappointed everybody. We all know her as IE. Some of the reforms that she proposed, and the two men who are with her, Dr. Tete and Dr. Bosman. I mean, I like Bosman, but this one is not the best. There's nothing personal, but it's not the best.
It's a voter suppression mechanism.
But
Let's just call it what it is.
I mean, I'm saying that I said that they want to rig, but it's not the best. You want to? Why do you want to rig?
If you are unable to even superintend the district level election where the volume of votes is minute compared to why do you want to kill the election at 8 p.m.?
It is not unable. They did this deliberately. It is.
I am saying unable because that is what it will seem.
Yes, but it's a platform. Looking at it critically, it's a platform. They use it as a pilot to see how they can rig 2024.
So she's going to declare Bawumia president again like she did, and then she thinks that that's okay.
No, but if we allow them, it's not talk. We should also. I mean, Ghana should also go into action. Do you get me? Ghana we should all political parties, CSOs, political parties especially, we should all make sure that our polling station architecture is good. It's key. And that is where everything starts from. We should all make sure that it's key. We should all make sure that we put people in place who are knowledgeable about the system. Because if you allow the NPP, they will rig. That is all they know what to do. In 2020, we saw it clearly. How can a party win 9 regions, another party win 7 regions, and the one who has 9 regions lost? Do you get me? I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Nana,
it doesn't make sense.
There are regions in this
Please
country.
allow Nana to.
No, I'm hearing her. There are regions in this country where you need to take a canoe to get there.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, how can that happen? And a party gets 9 regions, another party gets 7, then you see the whole thing was, but just that we needed the sanctity of this nation to be intact. So everybody made it go and said, oh, go for a second term, but you cannot continue. For NDC to win 9 regions is an indication, it's telling you something. And it's a numbers game. But yes, Ashanti region made a difference, but I mean, whatever it is, you cannot tell me that a party wins 9 regions and at the end of the day they lose. But that is what happened, and we will not let it happen again. And I believe that if you love this country, if you love this nation, it is not about any particular party, it's about the soul of Ghana. This is about the second independence of Ghana. We need to liberate this country from the snare of the fowler. We need to make sure that the noisome pestilence that is engulfing this nation should be taken out. And the NPP is a noisome pestilence. A noisome pestilence by day and by night. That we need to deal with them. We need to deal with the situation. We cannot sit down for some of these things to happen. How can you look into our face as if we don't think that you are putting in place a mechanism to rig and it is clear? 9 people died in 2020. Till today, nobody knows who killed them. No report has come out. Nobody has been arrested. And we are all here. So I always say that no person should die because of an election. Everybody is important to the nation, to the success of Ghana. Every one person, even the madman, is important. As long as that madman has breath in him, it's important. Because I said that if inadvertently a madman puts his thumb on the ballot paper, whichever party he did that for wins. Yes, if you are 50 and 50 and a madman inadvertently puts his thumb on the ballot paper, that person will make me win. Do you get me? So even a madman is important. And
I'm not supposed to vote for them.
I said inadvertently.
Madman vote for butterfly.
Whatever it is.
How can you say that? How can you say that?
That is why I use the word inadvertently.
No. But that statement has to be withdrawn with all the senior.
Withdrawn.
So I'm saying
apology.
that. So inadvertently, if that happens, I mean, whoever that madman inadvertently voted for wins. So everybody is important. Now you lose 9 people, a president of a nation. It's not of importance to you. 9 of your people. It's not of importance. And it's as if there's a deliberate attempt, well orchestrated, to make sure that Bawumia wins the elections. Right from their party level to now, to the national. But I mean, I don't think that they should even look at it. It cannot be done. It will not happen. And I'm surprised the EC, a woman, I mean, when a woman is in something, I find it very difficult ever to criticize Mrs. Jean Mensah. But this one is unacceptable. It is woefully unacceptable. Sometimes even when you see her demeanor, as if she's afraid. As if somebody is talking to her to do things that she doesn't like. We all know her at IE. And she has all these military people around her. As if somebody is going to do something to her. Sometimes I wonder what is going on. Who is actually intimidating this woman? I think they should let her be. Because you don't see, even sometimes when I was in IPAC, she doesn't even come. When she comes, she's leaving. She's always in a hurry, as if she's always hiding. Even at private events, she has military men with her. Why? So I don't know. So somebody is, because she should understand she's a lawyer, I guess, and she should understand that her reputation is at stake. If this country goes down in 2024, it will go with her name. Her name will be designated to it. So I don't think that she should do anybody's bidding. She should learn from Afarijan. Afarijan is still alive. She should not play the ostrich and go to Afarijan to learn. She should go to Afarijan to learn. Of course, maybe she wouldn't want to go to Charlotte, but she should go to Afarijan to learn, to direct her. Because what she's doing, it is not good enough. It is not going to help anybody. In 2020, you announced the elections 5 times. We made it go. Now it has happened again with this district level elections. All these things that you have done, very abysmal performance. Then you decide that we have to do, those who didn't get the ballot papers, you should do the election on Thursday. Who did you consult? Didn't you do things properly? For instance, when they were doing the limited registration, the same thing happened. So abysmal. So as if there is a deliberate attempt with the aid of the EC to rig the elections for one particular person. So Bawumia, he is not tired. His own internal elections, there were issues about the elections being rigged for him. People talked about it. Then it came, Alan left. He is not tired. Doesn't he feel tired? That all these things around him is not good enough? As if that everything is falling apart just right in front of him. And he's not tired. If I were him, I wouldn't have even stood. I would have bided my time and waited. Because look at the confusion that is coming. As if by all means he should be put there. But it is, you see, one thing that the NPP has forgotten, I think they don't have history on their side. In this nation, every government in the Fourth Republic had wanted to break the 8th. Rawlings, 2000, he wanted to break the 8th for Atamnos. It didn't work. Nana Adoas is 208. His Excellency Kofo wanted to break the 8th with him. It didn't work. 2016, every work that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has done. It's just that the NDC, they cannot tell their story. But when it comes to economic development, it comes to infrastructure, His Excellency John Mahama did great. He wanted to break the 8th, they did work. And with you, with your abysmal performance, you want to break the 8th. Even those who performed couldn't break the 8th. How much more you who has not performed? It's so clear, it's so apparent that you have not performed. No matter what the reason is, you have even broken your own party into splinters. You have the Kennedy faction, you have the Allen faction, you have the people who I don't care faction, and you have the His Excellency Bawumia faction. 4. In NPP, 4 splinter groups. I don't care people like Honorable Ejaku and Co. Now they've decided not to talk. Whatever is in their head is at their fingertips. They will decide on the voting day. One person has broken the party into 4. And now you want to also break Ghana into splinters. That one, we will not agree. Please, this woman, she should come back again. We are going to use the indelible ink whether she likes it or not. Ghana will insist on that. The right thing has to be done. The polls is not going to close at 3. We will all insist that it closes at 5. It closes at 5. Because if it closes at 5, why? What we learn with light at home, don't we? When it is dark and we come back from school in those days, even in the villages, we used to learn with lanterns. And we passed our exams. So we should provide floodlights. Floodlights should be provided for the votes to be counted. That is illumination. There is no way that the status quo of the 5 p.m. and the indelible ink should ever change. And we should all come together to insist that it will not be done.
Thank you. Nana, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, just one message coming from Dr. Akofase.
I just saw something 2021 that I've seen it, but I didn't pay attention. That the special prosecutor in 2021 was looking for a Lexus Land Cruiser. Why? For what?
He's chilling. Everyone is chilling.
Doctor Akofase.
Please, I beg you. Mercedes Benz.
Nana is now saying something that she wants to. Nana, this Dr. Akofase with you, I believe that the more people who talk for the NDC threaten this government with what they will do to them when they come to power, the more the NPP will do whatever they want to remain in power, even if this torch is put, even if this country is put to the torch. Thank you. Then this one says, this is Martin Sedem. So VA says, Jean Mensa and EC must be aware that the patience of the NDC members has been exhausted, and we will not tolerate any electoral manipulations by way of faulty machines, late arrival of voting materials, poll closing at 3 p.m., and non-use of indelible ink, etc. in the 2023 elections. Ghanaians are not ready to sacrifice the peace of this country on the altar of Jean Mensah's recalcitrant posturing. Thank you for that message, Martin Adam Kwame Sovie. Today, okay. So tomorrow will be the 24th of December. Tomorrow will be the birthday of Mr. Johnson Asiedu Nketia. Yes, tomorrow will be his birthday. He was born on December 24th, 1956. So tomorrow will be the birthday of the national chairman of the National Democratic Congress. Yes. And tomorrow will also be the birthday of Honorable Ladi Ayi Ayamba, Member of Parliament. And of course, Honorable Isaac Kwame Siema. Yaba. Okay. Yes. One minister of sports. Tomorrow will be okay. He will actually be okay. So Ladi Ayamba will be 25th. That is Christmas. Yes. Now, why is the Kwame Nkrumah is also 25th, and Imanoni Ashimo, the Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the National Democratic Congress, birthday will be on Boxing Day. No, that is just by way of information.
They should add where
it's just by way of information. Just by way of information to you. Of course, Monday will also be the birthday of my colleague Nancy Amalewski Kelly Obimpe's birthday. On Christmas Day, she will be celebrating her birthday. But I'd like to say a big thank you to her. She was actually in charge of the Radio Go Premises party for me yesterday. Thank you. Okay. Yes. So happy birthday in advance, and of course, and of course, don't forget that next week Saturday we are in Tamale. We are in Tamale for the last Alaji and Alaji. So do not miss that. I know you cannot come to Tamale, but at least you can watch. So do make a date. 30th will be in Tamale for the last Alaji and Alaji of the year. I am Senna number. And I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday and everyone who contributed to organizing that party. A big thank you to all of you for your well wishes, for your gifts and everything. I'm very grateful, very, very grateful to you for your wishes yesterday. I'm still waiting for one wish coming from JB. I'm still waiting for that wish. Well, we are back same time next week with another edition of the Good Morning. Sorry, Alhaji and Alhaji. When you do too many things, you most likely will confuse one with the other. Sometimes I have to struggle not to say Alhaji and Alhaji when I'm doing that. Now I have just mentioned what I was doing. I'm doing from Monday to Friday. Sorry, forgive me. And a big thank you to my crew here at Pan African Television. Dion Hubert, who is director, producers, Tijani, Rabna, and of course Switcher Theophilus, sound, Emmanuel Osei, Ruben, who is in charge of research. A big thank you to all of you for the fantastic work you continue to do, and of course a belated happy birthday to the songbird Ivy, and to the MC of the Carols night yesterday, 9 Lessons and Carols, Makiza, and of course a big thank you for turning up for that 9 Lessons and Carols that was organized by the Pan African TV yesterday. We are back same time next week.
Thank you for watching. We really appreciate your time. And please do subscribe. Don't forget to leave the channel without subscribing. Hit the notification bell. Like and also share for other lovers to watch and to know what is mostly happening in the country. Thank you. Stay blessed. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.